Hey guys, it's Maddie from madstar.art. Today I'm starting a new series that I'm pretty excited about. It's called Let's Fill Sketchbook, and I decided to do this because I actually got myself a new sketchbook. I bought a pack of 3 of the Moleskine Cahier sketchbooks, and I'm probably pronouncing all of that wrong. I looked up the pronunciation of, it's Moleskine. I've heard people say Moleskine. I've heard people say Moleskine, Moleskine, Moleskine. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure Cahier is Cahier. I did look that up. But I don't know. I went to the website for Moleskine or whatever. For the pronunciation, they have this little page where they basically say there's not an official pronunciation. So, I don't know. I've heard Moleskine, so that's probably what I'll say. Unless it's weird for you guys, because I know a lot of YouTubers say moleskin. But that sounds weird to me. That sounds gross. I don't know. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I got a new sketchbook. And one of my New Year's resolutions was that I want to finish a sketchbook because I never have. I don't know what the issue is there. It's just I give up after a few pages. I've never found one that was a good enough size where I could fill a page easily, or it wasn't a good paper to do whatever I want to do, whether it was pencil or watercolor, or I don't know, I'm kind of a perfectionist, so if I have a page that I feel looks bad, I want to rip it out or start over. So, just one of my New Year's resolutions was to actually finish a sketchbook, and I thought it would be really cool if I did this series and we could fill a sketchbook together, because I know whenever I'm sketching, I like to have just a video or something playing in the background, just kind of background noise, and I prefer ones where there's commentary. I don't know. I still like real-time videos where there's music or whatever, but I really like videos where there's commentary. So I thought it would be cool if I did a series where it's real-time, me sketching in my sketchbook, and just commentary, and you guys could get your own sketchbook and sketch along, and together we'll fill a sketchbook, and that's why I'm going to call it Let's Fill a Sketchbook. So, I'm not sure if you guys are going to like the real time. I know that's what I like to have when I'm sketching. I think I'm also going to release a sped up version of these sketches. I'm not sure. If I do, it'll probably go up at the same time this does, so if it's not there, I'm probably not going to do it, but if it's there, then I guess I'm doing it. That's for future me to decide. But if you guys want a sped up version, or don't want a sped up version, or don't want real time or whatever, just let me know in the comments. Because it's all about, I want it to be something you guys enjoy too, you know. But yeah, this was one of my New Year's resolutions. I really just want to start sketching or drawing every day. And I want to fill a sketchbook, and I just want to sketch every day. And I was inspired by MissKerrieJ. I saw her video series called Quick Sketch videos, where there was one where she was talking about her sketching process. And she was saying that on the left side of her page she'll do gesture drawings, just quick warm up, figure drawings, life drawings, whatever you want to call them. And I was like, that's a good idea, because I never do those, and I really should do them to start working on my anatomy and stuff. And she was talking about this website. I'm sure everyone else knows about it except me, but it's artist.pixellovely. And I'd never heard of it before. But I went on there, and it's so cool. You just can click on, they have people, full figures, faces and expressions, animals, and then hands and feet, and you click one that you want to do, and then you can choose male or female, how long you want the pictures to show up or whatever, and then it just shows them up on the screen. You have so long to draw them. It's life drawing if you don't have naked people, I guess. I don't know. But it was really cool. So that's what I did for all of these figures. They're all pictures from Pixel Lovely. And what I did was I just would pause on a picture so I could take as much time as I wanted. Maybe, I don't know, maybe as I get a little more confident, I will just let them go for like so many seconds or whatever, but because I'm a perfectionist about my sketchbook, I wanted to be able to finish the sketches. So, yeah. But you should definitely check out artists.pixellovely.com because it's super cool. But yeah, the point of this is I want to like fill a sketchbook with you guys. So if you are sketching while you watch this, which is pretty cool, you should let me see what you draw. Like, you could link it down below. I think YouTube lets you post links, right? You can link it down below, or if you put it on Instagram, you should hashtag it, let's fill a sketchbook, or you could tag me in it. I'm at madstar.art. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't think of that, but just madstar.art. So, because I want to see what you sketch, because that'd be pretty cool if you sketched with me and filled your sketchbook while I fill my sketchbook. When I recorded this page, I actually also recorded a second page, and I thought about doing them together if I was going to speed it up, but I didn't want to, since I decided I was going to do real time, because this is already like 32 minutes. So it would be like an hour if I did both pages. So I decided to split it in half. But you'll see that next month. And I also recorded myself, like I decorated the cover of my sketchbook. Yeah, I decorated the cover of my sketchbook. And I recorded it when I did it, but I decided not to include it because after I made these sketches, I decided I didn't like the cover and redid all of it. Which fortunately was pretty easy to do because I just used washi tape so I could peel it off and put it back on. And this was my first time using washi tape. Like, I got some at Target when I picked up the sketchbooks. And it's so cool. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be an obsession now. Like, I'm just gonna need to get all of them, all the colors, and put it on all the things. So that's probably gonna be dangerous because it's like $3 for a little thing of tape, but it's so cute. But you can actually see the cover of my sketchbook on my Instagram if you want to see it. I'll include it, like I'll show it in, well, not the next video because I record it at the same time as this, but the one after that. But you'll have to wait like 2 months to see it, or you can just go on Instagram and look at the picture because it's pretty cute. I'm pretty proud of it. I did okay. It also has like a sticker on it, and it's cute. It's blue and gold. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen like, I didn't know decorating the covers of your sketchbooks was like a thing, because like my dad never did that, because he's basically where I learned to draw, and he never like decorated the cover of his as far as I know, and I never did either. I just wanted it to be like clean, I guess. I don't know. But then I saw like a couple of people on YouTube and Instagram and stuff with like stickers and washi tape and paintings and all sorts of stuff on theirs, and I'm like, that's so cool. That's such a good idea. Why have I not done that? So I decided I wanted to decorate the cover of this one since it's kind of small, and I don't know if you've seen these sketchbooks before, but they're like just plain. I just got plain tan ones. So I thought it'd be cool, and it would make the cover like a little stronger, because it is just like I don't know what it is actually. It's not leather or whatever. I don't know. But I like it a lot. I got a pack of 3 of these sketchbooks for $14. That's US dollars at Target. I think that's about how much it was. And then like the washi tape was like $3 a roll, which seems, I don't know. Actually, I guess it's worth it because I'm absolutely going to buy more. So, yeah. I'm just wanting to start drawing more, so I wanted to start sketching every day. And I meant for this first sketch that I'm working on right here to be like the most basic sketch. Like, it was going to be the warm-up for the warm-up sketches. But I really liked the pose, so I decided to add shading and stuff. And I really need to work on, like, getting like a higher range or a better range of values when I work with pencil. I found this like exercise thing. It was also on Pixel Lovely, where they have a page you can print out where it's got like boxes, and on one side you start with like the lightest color you can get with your pencil, and on the far end you do as dark as you can get, and you try and like get a nice gradient in between in however many boxes you have. And I think I'm going to print it off and work on that so that I can start getting just some darker colors, because as you can see here, it's still, like when I'm doing it, I feel like I'm getting it darker, but now looking back, it's really not, it doesn't get that dark. Like even my dark areas are still a pretty light gray. So that's something I need to work on for next time. But I'm still like really pleased with how these sketches turned out, because I've never done life drawing or anything like that where I've just taken a picture and just tried to, as realistically as possible, recreate it. I mean, I've used, like all the artwork I use reference photos, but it's different than this, you know? And also I've just never, I don't know, I was kind of nervous about it. I didn't know how it would turn out because I'd never done it, but I was really impressed because I impressed myself, which sounds kind of bad to say, but it was really good practice, and it took me a while. I mean, I did 3 little sketches here, and the other 2 aren't as, like, there's no shading on them. This first one took the longest, and it still took me like 30 minutes to do 3 of them, and I know you're really only supposed to spend like 60 seconds or whatever on these, but I just really wanted to practice more. So, like I said, I just paused them so I could work on it. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. I've got a list here of all the things I want to talk about. I'm making sure that I'm not skipping stuff, because I'm pretty sure I am. Oh, with resolutions, what are you guys' New Year's resolutions? I don't know why I didn't think to talk about that in the video I posted on the 1st, but I don't know, I didn't think about it, but I'm interested in what you guys' resolutions are. Do you have like any that are art related? Because a couple of mine are, you know, like I mentioned, I want to fill a sketchbook, and I want to sketch every day, which I've already not been doing, so I should probably get on that. It's never too late to start, you know. I might be 10-15 days into the new year, but I can start over whenever I want. And I had like some other art resolutions, but now I can't think what they were. Oh, it was just to like, they're kind of art related. Like I want to post a video here on this art channel 3 times a month, and I'd like to post on Instagram every day, since I want to sketch every day. Like I could just put the sketch on Instagram every day is something I want to do. And I also really want to, like as one of my resolutions, I want to work on, I don't know if this counts as a resolution or not, because I guess it kind of goes with sketching every day. I want to just improve I don't know the word I'm looking for, the believability of the poses I create. Like I want to be able to draw characters in more dynamic poses, and I want them to be believable. Like I want it to look like, I want the arms and legs to move in ways that arms and legs move, and it be believable that your body could move that way, I guess is what I want to do. So that's something I want to work on in the new year. And I also want to work on hair in the new year, because I'm super not good at it. I'll probably do one of these videos where I work in my sketchbook and I focus on hair. That'd be something good to do. And I don't know what other things. I know there's a lot of things I need to improve on, but I think just sketching daily will help with a lot of that. But what are you guys' resolutions? I'd like to hear them if you want to comment them down below. I was also wondering if you guys want, like, I'm going to do these videos, and I was undecided if, like, because it's let's fill a sketchbook, so I'm like, well, maybe I should only, like, anytime I sketch in this, I should record it so that we can literally, like, fill it together, like, you'll be there every time I draw in the sketchbook. But then I, like, wanted to be able to do a sketchbook tour. I want to be able to do a sketchbook tour when I'm done. And if you've already seen all of them in videos and stuff, then that's not going to be, like, as interesting, I don't guess. Or I guess, I don't know if it would be or not, because by that point, I don't know how many videos it would take to fill a sketchbook, because it's, I think they have, these sketchbooks have, I don't know, I'm trying to remember what it said on the package. I think it said 80 pages, but I don't know if that meant like, 80 pages with all 3 of the sketchbooks that were in the package combined, or if like each sketchbook had 80 pages. And if each page, like literally one page, is a video, that'd be a lot, because I plan to fill it like front and back the pages, you know. So that'd be a lot of videos, so maybe by the time I filled it, you won't really remember what's in the front. And I don't know, I like the sketchbook tour videos anyway, because I like seeing like the first sketch in it and then like the last one, and you can see how much an artist has progressed. So maybe that would still be okay, or maybe I should just do sketches I don't post in like a second sketchbook, or I don't know. I just don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below, because I'm just really pretty undecided on it. I think for now I'm just going to record everything I sketch in this sketchbook, because then if I want to be able to post it, I can, and if not, then, you know, it's no big deal. So, I think it'll be easier for me to record now. Like, I had to redo my setup. Like, my setup's pretty, it's, creative would be a nice word. Like, I was trying to record originally in my art room / office, but there's not like super good lighting for recording. So I had to move to the dining room, which is where this video you're watching was filmed. So it's easier to get like better lighting in there, and so in that respect it's easier. But at the same time, I have to take everything down in between videos, because I mean it's on our dining room table and we have to eat there. So being able to record sketches I do in the sketchbook, if I'm going to sketch every day, would mean taking everything down and putting it back up every day. And my camera setup is literally like, it's a cardboard box with just a bunch of junk in it to weigh it down. And then on the top I have just like packing tape holding like the cardboard tube from the center of gift paper, you know, like wrapping paper, over the box. It's like taped on the box and it hangs off the edge. And then the part that hangs off the edge, I tape my camera to record, which is why every now and then you can kind of see it shakes a little bit if I shake the table, because it's literally taped onto a cardboard tube on top of a cardboard box. So it's not, it works. It's not, what is the saying? Like, it's, if it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. So there you go, it works. Here I'm starting the second sketch, and this one, I don't know, like, I was trying to use the method where you plot out like the joints, like the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, where the thigh, like your hip joint, is it called a hip joint? That's what I'm going to call it, where your hip joint, your knee, and then your ankle, and that way it's easier for you to get like the length of everything right. But I messed up somewhere. I think I messed up in not putting enough space between like the shape for the abdomen, and the shape for the, what would that be called? Like that part I'm drawing now, what is that? The waist? I don't know, like I don't think I put enough space for where they pivot, because the legs, I ended up not having enough room for the arms from where I originally drew these sketches for the legs, but I just fixed it as I started to flesh stuff out, because I don't know, I messed up somewhere, but I realized it when I was doing it that the proportions looked wrong. So, but it worked out in the end, and I really like how this one looks. It's more, like I said, more of a dynamic pose. It's not just your standard standing straight up pose. Like the one I did first I still like, because it's not just a straightforward arms straight down kind of pose or anything. It's still a standing pose, but it's just more dynamic is the only word I can really think of. I don't know. I don't know, I'm running out of stuff to talk about, and we're only 20 minutes in. Well, I guess that means we only have like 12 minutes left. I can talk for 12 minutes, surely. But I really liked, I feel like maybe I should have taken screenshots of the pictures I was drawing from, because I really liked this picture. It's like a, I don't know if it is an older picture, if it's just made to look like an older picture, but it was like it looked like an older picture, kind of, not Victorian or whatever, but I don't know, it was a lady, and you could tell it was from a different time period because just her body shape was different. And I guess, I don't know, the word I'm looking for is kind of like she was more curvy. I guess now the word would be like chunky or whatever, but she was just rounder. Like her, just her physical shape was rounder. Like her arms were more round. She kind of had some rolls on her tummy. I don't know, I just really liked drawing it. Like she just looked really soft. Like her features were soft. And it was just really cool. I don't think I captured it as well as it was shown in the original image that I was trying to draw, but it was really neat. Like I really liked it. Just the look about her. And she had her hair in like these, it was short and it was curled up at the ends, but when I draw it here, it almost looks like Princess Leia or something. Like it looks more like buns than just curls, but I didn't want to just spend a whole lot of time on it because that wasn't my focus here. My focus was getting the body proportion, so I just kind of roughed it in so it kind of looked like hair. You can see me doing that now. I mean, it's not really just the best shape for where her head would be, but I mean, it's good. It's fine for what it is, because I was mainly focused on trying to get the shape of the body right, because it's kind of a harder pose. That roundness of her features to kind of show better. But the hard part was like the legs on this, because she's like hunched over sitting on her legs. It's cool though. It was a really neat, like the website artist.pixellovely has like really awesome images for drawing, because they're not just flat standard poses. Like they're all really, really interesting and fun to draw, hard to draw. Some of them, like, I skipped past a few that were just like, I thought would be too hard for me at this point. But I look forward to being able to draw them later. You can see me here, I'm trying to get that shape better, and her leg is actually too short right here, and I realized it in a second and fix it. So this was just, it was kind of a learning curve for me, trying to figure out how to do these sorts of images. These, I don't know, I've heard them called life drawings or figure drawings. I don't know what I guess it's life drawing, right? Because that would be what the classes in college are called, life drawing, I think. So, it was just kind of a learning process. I think next time I do these, maybe it won't be quite so hard unless I pick harder poses, which I might do. So, that booty though. But I really did enjoy it. It was really fun. And I'm just like recording the commentary for this. Like I just want to go sketch some more watching me do this. So I hope you guys are sketching while you're watching. Or if you're not, I'm glad you're watching anyway. But if you are sketching, I want to see what you sketch. I'm curious. I want to know. That leg was like, I don't know. I like how it looks. I don't think it would be very comfortable to sit the way she's sitting. And like imagine, if you're a model for live drawing classes, like having to stay in these different poses for however long. Like I know some of them are like only 30 seconds or whatever, but I think some of them are like several minutes. Like I wouldn't want to sit like this for several minutes, especially not nude. Like I feel like that'd be super uncomfortable after a few minutes. But I don't know, maybe these people are in better shape than I am. Probably. That's absolutely probably true. But I'd like to go to like an actual life drawing class. I'm thinking about taking some, not this upcoming semester that starts on the 20th, but like the next one. Because I'm actually at like a community college right now, but then, not this semester, but next, like the upcoming, what would that be? Fall of 2016, I'll be at the main campus. And I'm thinking about, like, my major is business administration, but I want to, like, use the business knowledge I get to maybe, like, do art or something, or I don't know, maybe I want to work in business, but I want to take some art classes just for fun if I have enough, like, free electives, and I think I'd totally take a life drawing class. I think they actually have it where, like, you don't have to actually be a student if you go and you pay, like, so much to go in and do it. So that'd be cool if they had some, like, at a convenient time. I could even do that this upcoming semester if I'm allowed to, like, if that's true, because all of my classes this upcoming semester are online, which is going to be pretty hard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, because some of the classes are hard. Like, there's an accounting class and an economics class, like physical science and stuff, and it's all online. But it was just, that worked out easier with working and everything, so that then I could work on school stuff before and after work and not worry about, like, having to schedule classes either really early in the morning or late at night, because, like, I worked during the middle of the day. So that's just what worked out best. But I'm ready for, well, no, I'm not. I was about to say I'm ready for the semester to start, but I'm really not. Like, I'm not looking forward to it at all, because I just have gotten used to not doing anything, and it'll be harder for me to draw all the time when classes start, because, I mean, I'll have time, you know, because I'm not going to be in class, but I really have to stay on top of things to make sure I don't get behind, because I found that online classes have way more assignments than in-class classes, which I guess makes sense, because they can't, like, grade on attendance or something, so they need more assignments, and it's just a lot of reading. But, I mean, I shouldn't complain, you know, I should be grateful that I get to go to school and get a good education and stuff, you know, so, don't need to be so negative Nancy. This pose was really cool, too. It was, like, a lady, she's, like, bent over, and she's, like, rubbing her legs, I don't know, like, you know, I don't know, like, you just shaved or something, and she's, like, rubbing her legs. But it was really cool to draw, because I've certainly never drawn that pose before. The only thing I'm not super pleased with is, like, the head and the hair, because you could actually, in the real image, you could kind of see her face a little bit through the hair, but I was like, I don't know that I want to do that. So then you can kind of see right now, you can kind of see, like, what's supposed to be your nose, but it didn't quite look right, so I just added more hair, so I cheated a little bit on this one. But you wouldn't know that unless I told you, so it's not like, I feel like it doesn't look like I cheated, like, you wouldn't know, just if you were, like, flipping through the sketchbook. So I still consider that a successful sketch. But, like, it was hard, or it wasn't hard, it was just weird the way, when someone's bent over, the way their body actually looks, because you think in your head, like, it's going to be rounded or whatever, but there's actually, like, a flat plane where your hip meets, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I guess that's the area I'm talking about. It's, like, right above where your butt would round out. It's, like, a flat plane when you're bent over that way, and then even, like, your bum kind of does, like, flat planes and stuff. It's weird, but it's really cool, and I'd just never seen that before, so I'd never really studied it, which is why I'm kind of glad I decided to pause these instead of just doing, like, 30 seconds, because I wouldn't have noticed those sorts of things. And I feel like those are the sorts of things that will help me when I'm trying to create my own poses, to know that if you're bent flat over, your body kind of does more flat planes than rounded shapes. I'm sorry if this commentary is kind of choppy. I keep having to pause it because my cat is getting into stuff. She was napping so good until I started this, and then she decided to wake up. And I guess that's how it goes. But it's super frustrating because she was being so good. She was so quiet. She was just sleeping. Then she decided to wake up. But that's okay. We're about 2 minutes away from the end of this video. so I guess I need to start wrapping up. I just want to thank you so much for watching, and please like, favorite, subscribe, all that stuff. It would mean the world to me. I'll be uploading videos on the 1st, the 15th, and the 25th of every month. And I'll be uploading one of these Let's Fill a Sketchbook videos every month. And if school goes well enough, I might be able to start uploading once a week or whatever, but I make no promises on that. But for sure, videos on the 1st, 15th, and 25th of every month, so subscribe for that. And if you decided to sketch along with me while watching this, you should totally let me see it. You can hashtag it on Instagram, Let's Fill a Sketchbook, and I'll totally check it out. And I guess that's all I have to say for today, so I'm about to show you close-ups of these sketches, and I guess I'll just see you next time. So thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.